Oh, yo.
Channel with 2 viewers.
This is for you.
Yeah, I
Yo.
actually have to take a shit, bro.
What's up?
I gotta take a shit, bro. This is hot.
All right, so you just want me to do this?
Yeah, just go for it.
I mean,
Okay.
When you're comfortable, just go ahead.
Okay. We are so here. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, now we can get this beginning.
Jetem, it sounds like you have something you want to show us. We've been talking about it off and on and in vague terms. What are we showing today?
Yes, sir. So today we are going to show a game that we've been working on like the whole year, basically, so far. But we're only just going to show off what we want to, which is going to be somewhat like a presentation. This is a Pokemon fan game.
No better place to put it. We've been like talking off and on about making something. It wasn't always a fan game. I remember being in the car driving somewhere with you and we were just like tossing ideas for what our games would be. And we're not making either of those games yet because we want those.
We need the people's trust.
We gotta be experts in this before we hit our dream games.
Yeah, so yeah, this is basically just like our foot into development. So, are you ready to kick on?
No, hit it.
There we go.
Yay!
Yes, sir. Pokemon Trust.
Claps in the chat. Woo! Transparent, I see claps. Pog champs.
Pogs. Multiple Pogs.
Hell yeah. Hey, I noticed some architectural things. Are we talking about that yet?
I don't think you've seen the slideshow, but let's begin here.
Yeah, you
So,
go for it.
what is the concept? Okay, yeah, we'll skip that part. So, what is
What are we
Pokemon
looking at
Trust?
here?
Pokemon Trust is a Pokemon fan game built mostly from scratch using RPG Maker XP and Pokemon Essentials. Essentials is just basically being a software that allows you to edit a Pokemon game. This game is set to feature a completely original region for players to explore, along with new and unique forms for existing Pokemon. The game also features a unique party system akin to more traditional RPGs, in which you'll meet several Pokemon that will act as more traditional party members with classes and their own personal stories to play through. Pokemon Trust takes place in the Muso region and is based on a modern-day South Korea, featuring locations heavily inspired by several of its key cities, landmarks, and biomes. We hope to do the area justice through thorough research and study. And trust what I say, that last part right there, thorough. Well, we're going through everything. We're talking about like we're planning to look through menus of like different kind of areas in Korea, little small towns, stuff like that. We're looking at like a lot of the details.
It's important to know we've had ideas back and forth about things, certain towns already, like plot lines, and every step of the way I'm stopping these people and being like, all right, but consider X, Y, and Z angle from how we're talking or how we're looking at this storyline. Make sure that we're covering all our bases. How would this be viewed from other people's perspectives? Because we are not every person. Double check, triple check. All right, we're good. Well, and then write that in. Hey, real quick, you said something about RPG classes and like character stories. We got anything about that? Like, what about our main character?
All right, well, here's our story preview. So, born and raised in the slums just outside the Muso region's largest city, our protagonist was an inspiring Pokemon League challenger. However, a surprise attack on their hometown by an evil organization left them traumatized, choosing to abandon their dream for 8 long years. At the age of 18, stuck in a dead-end job and with nowhere to turn in life, our protagonist realizes that maybe their childhood dream was what they yearned for all this time. With some help from a trusted childhood friend, a dormant ambition reawakens, allowing our protagonist to finally begin the journey they once held so dear. And this is a journey of trials and tribulations awaits. New friends, old ties reforged, and the reason for the attack on their home all those years ago will be revealed along the way. Gym leaders, party members with unique roles, the Muso region's Elite Four and champion. All these stories will create a truly unique experience where every character gets their time in the sun. There's much more to explore and accomplish in Pokemon Trust, so please look forward to the eventual release. So yeah, all of this so far, it's been a lot of words. But now we're going to get into some actual, like, showing something. Anything of the vision.
Yeah, surely we have some art to share, or like something has to have been drawn at this point, right? Oh, what is that? Hey!
Here's the protagonist concepts. This is the female. We haven't finished yet with the male, so we're not going to show the male off yet.
This is top secret, by the way.
So this initial concept and inspiration, Chirin's clothing is based primarily on the modern Korean Y2K craze, while her overall design is based on several K-pop, K-drama, and Korean dating show stars. Basically just a lot of like pop culture we took a lot of inspiration from. Chirin is mostly tomboyish, but canonically has a real soft spot for cute things and is a sucker for romance. I see the vision. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. This, we looked at a lot of details, a lot of it, and this is the design that we really came up with. This one specifically, Riku drew this one. What's up, Kumi? Don't let a big N see this. Oh, for real. You guys notice also, there's like a really bright blue jacket here. That's specifically because since we're doing sprite work, we want to make it really easy for you to tell where the character is. I think that's pretty, like, it's an obvious thing. So there you go.
Colors need to be plain and clear to see.
Oh, let me show the other recording screen for this part. Okay, so an illustration of the protagonist that is to be used for promotional material. So this one on the left side is kind of like more of like a magazine kind of cover inspiration is what we went with a little close-up. And on the right, an illustration of the protagonist using the longboard item, Pokemon Trust's new mode of transportation. So basically, this is going to be the game's bike. As long as you guys have known me, you guys know I've been skating and using longboards for like years and years. Probably since I was in like middle school, actually like elementary school, yeah. But yeah, so that's what we got going on.
I think another thing that we are trying to capture as we draw this character, and something we could probably get into, is that with each piece of art, we want it to also relate to something about the character. Like, is it like we want every piece of art to be true to the character, or like it basically help flesh out their personality or the kind of faces they'd make or ways they'd act. So even concept art like this, we are considering like, okay, well, they're on the board. How are they like handling the board? Is it like a lazy style? Are they waving like this, that? I want you to know that at some point at 2 a.m. there was a 30+ minute conversation about where the hands are posted on that right image. Cameras were used to like motion capture the motion.
Since I have so many years of experience also with like skateboards, I know where the feet should be and how your body's supposed to look when you're moving certain ways, so I'm very critical on that. Okay, so here we go. Here's literally the reason why I really wanted Angel here for it. Here we go. Here's the first member that we have. First, party member preview 1, Roselia line. So the first party member we are showing off is filling the role of the dancer class, Roselia. A short-tempered girl who is quick to respond if she feels disrespected, but also the first act if anyone messes with who she truly loves. Expects her to never be shy to speak her mind and not care how most of the world views her. Roserade is based off of Claveria Zolingiri, a purple Gionapara land coral, and a traditional Korean dancer. She will support the team and debuff the opponent with moves such as Tailwind, Light Screen, and Will-O-Wisp. So this is going to be the team's like buff debuffer. So cute. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is one that we like really wanted to like nail down, and we felt like she was the most ready for us to show.
Yeah. Outward acting personality types often show really well immediately, so we didn't have any trouble capturing Roselia, the Roselia line in art. Like, just drawing the faces were like, yeah, that's correct, that's how it would look, this or that. Interesting to note that we have a description for the Pokemon's personality, and that we have them like they're a named character and an archetype in an RPG party. Is there any more details on this?
Yeah, we do. Who could this be?
Who is it?
That's right, it's
Oh.
the Badoo.
Yay, clap! Yay!
Jigglypuff from above.
That's right, it's Jigglypuff from above.
We got Badoo, the water ground type. Badoo is a bipedal Pokemon, classified as the land coral Pokemon. It lives amongst the many species of coral that grow along the ground across the Muso region, but tends to favor areas with a wetter climate. The coral on its head can shoot beams of water. It's Pikachu. So if you guys notice when I was like explaining the two different kinds of coral, one is actually specifically in the water, one is grown in the ground. So that's when we thought, put them together, water ground. There you go. This is a Roselia. Roselia is a bipedal Pokemon classified as a land coral Pokemon. It keeps watch over smaller groups of Badoo through forests to protect them from predators. The 3 coral on its head vary from Roselia to Roselia, symbolizing status among them. The flowers on his hands are used to perform a variety of dances. First one looks like a heart. Yes, sir. Yeah, we try to make it like really cute and like still true to what Roselia and the whole line is. And here we go, the final evolution. Go ahead. You want to say something?
I was gonna say, what you're not seeing immediately is like, I'm sorry to cut you right when you just did the transition, but what you're not seeing immediately is that this is probably like revision 4 or 5 of the designs. Most of them we nail like a general idea pretty early on. There's one Pokemon that we're probably not gonna show the big man today. Well, not that big man, but we have a big man. But there's one where we've been going back and forth on mask. Needs to look goofier, needs to look cooler, change the eyebrows, change the color of that. This needs to look more rock. Jantha knows who I'm referring to, but we
Yes,
are
sir.
like making sure these designs look good and present well as
Not being a pain in the ass to sprite out also.
not being a pain in the ass to sprite, but also like actually perfectly capture our characters as we want them presented. So it's like, just keep in mind, we are, and artwork not final is the official disclaimer we'll put up since the game's not out.
So this one, Roserade. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, even though it probably could be final.
Roserade is a bipedal Pokemon classified as the Coral Masquerade Pokemon. Roserade's mastery over its dancing abilities has allowed it to swiftly maneuver and dispatch foes with ease, all while supporting its allies with a variety of buffs. The coral on its head grows in a variety of different patterns. Yeah, there we go. Those are the 3 all together. This is the full evolutionary line. Let me actually show you guys full screen here. Yes, sir. We are definitely very proud of these designs for sure. Enough to have showed it off already.
Yay!
Now, the coral is a sick idea. Thank you, bro. Now,
Figuring out the look of the material is important.
there is more than just one Pokemon that's going to be joining us, but we only have one more that we want to show off. The rest, you guys will see over time. We'll get onto the socials in a little bit. Here we go, baby. This is one I really wanted to get in. Party member preview 2, Garganackle. The second party member we are showing off is filling the role of the Dark Knight class, Garganackle. As a gentle giant, Garganackle has an overwhelmingly intimidating presence that will scare anyone at first glance, but will be followed with a warm smile after a simple interaction with them. He courageously faces the world knowing that he can only control what he can, even while he is in constant pain. Garganackle is based off regular Garganackle, but was infected with a crystal parasite that altered his appearance. His role in the group is akin to a Dark Knight, in which he will constantly be burnt by his crystals. While being under his dot effects, or damage over time effects, extra special damage will be dealt while he is active, using an ability that enhances his already great special attack-oriented moveset. So, think of this, if those that are familiar with Pokemon in general and the abilities, think of it like Guts, but like for special attack. That's the idea.
You mentioned the Dark Knight. The Salt Giant is true. You mentioned the Dark Knight. Is there any characters that we were thinking of when we were making this design? Like either gameplay or visual aesthetics?
I'll just say one that will make the most sense. Immediately, Shinji in Persona 3.
Yeah, Shinji's primary move was to be able to consume HP to buff their attack power and crit rate. And immediately their next attack was fantastic. They had a lot of visual motifs of hurting themselves to be stronger, or like acting with power at the cost of life. This is very classic design. Gets iterated on. It's not always called the Dark Knight, but that is the gameplay standpoint. And we had to have an idea for either great power or like visual motifs of infection. So this was a very gameplay oriented design first that I think we got really well with the artwork too. I think the art is fantastic for this one, the design itself.
And for Garganackle, his typings, unknown. We'll get more into the details of that later. We just only want to show off a little bit of what we have today. Garganackle is a large bipedal Pokemon classified as the Salt Crystal Pokemon, and are a rare species in Muso. While Paldean specimen are made entirely of rock salt and sedimentary rocks, Garganackle found in the Muso region are also comprised of large parasitic crystals that have overtaken much of their bodies. Parasitic, my bad. Even so, Garganackle remain the gentle giants they were always known as, even with its life slowly fading from its grasp. Let me just show this one fully really quick. Bye-bye. Yeah, this is also a newer Pokemon, so you guys want to like look up just Garganackle. He exists. He's in one of the newer gens. But yeah, this is just our take on what he would look like in our game.
This is like Garganackle. I think they're just straight up from Scarlet Violet, right? I don't know. I haven't played that game yet.
Let me see. Let me get the
Garganackle, like NaCl, the formula to make salt, or sodium chloride.
Oh, let me see. Garganackle. I'm pretty sure he's from the latest gen. Let me make sure, because yeah, he's from Gen 9. Gen 9.
Scarlet Violet.
There you go.
And he's back.
we're not above using the newest the newest inventions to fill out our party.
Yeah, so one thing I want to keep in mind also for the party, I won't get much into the specifics yet because we want to like show more, but it's not going to be just from one gen. It's going to be different Pokemon from like different generations. This is the first time I've heard of this Pokemon. We looked at the whole list, bro.
We got a spreadsheet. We looked at individual Pokemons. There were debates. You know,
can look at the whole list.
We did.
We looked at the whole list. We did a lot of work. Riku worked the hardest of all of us.
Where's Solosis, bruh? I'm sorry to say, bro. Solosis has been found dead by the river the other day. Sad, really. Sad. Yeah, you want to see something really quick before we get to the last slide, Riku? About Garganackle or Roselia?
Yeah, the art or the character designs or
I mean,
what we worked on.
I have fun making them. I think overall they came out well. I think they could potentially still be improved.
Yeah, they're not final yet.
Yeah,
not
so,
final.
Design's not final. Design's not final.
Design not final. I think it'll be a good challenge to see how we can work these in.
Spriting.
Well, yeah. I think this one especially. But
We'll get it to work.
I think we're good.
We're not putting an exact date on Scream for a reason. We'll take the time we need and we'll figure it out. Besides that, question marks.
Yeah, as you guys already know, there are 3 in total of this dude.
That's right, it's Jigglypuff from above.
No, this is not Pikachu, unfortunately. It's not Pikachu. He's not in the evolutionary line. Or Jigglypuff from above.
Could be.
Also not in the evolutionary line. And there we go.
Yay! Clappers! Yay!
I got it now. It was Voltorb and Electrode. You know what, bro? You're right, actually. I just didn't want to say it. There we go. Yeah, that's the presentation that we have today. The socials are right there on the bottom right. You guys can now go follow this. We got a Twitter. We got a Blue Sky. And we got our own YouTube channel now. Evening Rain Studios. Looks so dope. Thank you. What do you guys think? Any questions? Questions? Nothing?
Concerns?
Concerns? Anyone want to say any? Yes, I have a question. Okay, bro, what we got here?
What is it, cast?
Gonna be. What's it called? That's a good question.
We might have to remove cast from the premises.
I want that man removed from the premises.
I want that guy out.
But yeah, there's no way I can give a release date on this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna be working on this. What the fuck? The GeoForce game ready driver is available. That's crazy.
Don't worry about that. That has nothing relevant to any game we'll be playing.
Hey, don't worry about that.
says Oaken.
A lot.
Can one of you guys
Every single damn Pokemon ever made.
Hey, we're not gonna get into that just yet.
I can give you.
How big will the Pokedex be? I'll say.
Don't give an exact number. I think
Yeah,
that's fair.
We won't give an exact number yet.
How disappointed would you be if the answer is not every single one ever made?
No. Well, I mean, I can't say it. I can't say it all fully. All 1,000.
It's like 1,992.
There's a lot of Pokemon, and fitting them and figuring out where they go and deciding if they're going to be all in main story, if they're going to be in post game, that is going to be a challenge, and that's going to be a lot of time. So for that, we'll have to come back for that in the future. That's definitely something we've talked about several times, but
The importance of individual Pokemon that we introduce to the world. How important do we want them to be? Where would they fit if we want them to fit anywhere at all? So like we're our main focus at the moment is getting started really. Like we're not really sure of the max scope, I think, right?
I prefer if it was in all of them, because holy shit, 1,000 plus Pokemon is a lot. We'll definitely confirm that it's gonna be up to Gen 9. We are using a tool that has all up to Gen 9. Now, on when exactly they're gonna be available in the game for you to collect those specific Pokemon that you're looking for, that I can't confirm yet. We're still working on it, deciding the kinks.
Working out the kinks.
There you go.
Yes, working out the kinks, not deciding.
That's a different game.
That's a totally different thing.
I'll give you $5 to put Quagsire in the game.
And that's when the big N comes and kills us.
Yeah, no, you
The $5 and we're dead.
Give us 10.
Hey, Oaken asks about game difficulty. What's our target?
Not ultra casual, but not insanely difficult.
So I've been doing a lot of studying on Pokemon. When it comes to difficulty, I want to put two different ones. One that is more of what the main game is, which is going to be a little bit like more on the casual side, but not like hard. But I think like the hard version is just going to be different stats, like maxed out, or not really like fully maxed out, but like more what we think you should be at. We'll get into that later. That is definitely something that we've been thinking about, but for sure, think about and now on, we're not going to be putting like meta teams for everyone, because I think that's just everyone's done that. Everyone has done that in their fan games. They've just been putting all the meta teams in their game.
We're not going to ignore the fact that there is a meta, but we aren't going to force it completely down your throat. We're just gonna, at the very minimum, we're gonna make sure that you're aware it's still there.
Like there'll be unique Pokemon. There'll be unique teams. By unique, I mean like, as we mentioned in the slide, we're making different forms. It's not Reborn or Radical Red, yippee. Yeah, no. I mean, I think those games are cool. I think having a challenge is really nice. It's just with the game that we're trying to make, I want to make sure someone that's favorite Pokemon is like a Gen 1 stage 1 Pokemon, and they're gonna be able to finish the game without wanting to quit like after the second gym. You get what I mean? But also, I don't want it to like hold their hand. Like, I don't want you to just like beat it with like one Pokemon.
I think some of the objective is to give players the tools to understand what's going wrong with their game plan, or at least like give them enough so that they can beat it with their favorites rather than needing to adhere to finishing it in an exact way that we want them to. So the balance is in conversation. We know what we want, but we haven't obviously we haven't designed everything yet, so we can't say what the curve looks like.
There will be tons of tests. Definitely, we're always thinking about it,
and we're thinking of ways to make a difficulty curve in Pokemon fun without going too far, like our Reborn, which I've caught enough of to be like, damn, what the fuck? What's going on?
Someone's favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon exploded and won't be there. I mean, maybe his brother can be there, bro. You'll never know.
Yeah, Daryl.
Who the hell is Daryl?
The other one.
Did we have I think this all sounds dope. Thank you, T-Bird. Does anyone have any other questions? Anything else you guys want to say here?
I think we're good. I think we got our point.
Wait just a couple
Way
more
to
seconds.
show. We have way more to show that isn't in this presentation so far. And as much as I'm dying to be like, oh, this, that, look at this, look what we're doing. That will come out with time.
Is this all gonna be on this? Yes, sir. I do have a question. I don't know if you can answer it. All right. What do it be, T-Bird? Yeah, you guys are like free to ask anything.
Music?
Music?
We'll try, bro. We will try.
So I'll say for the music, I think it's okay for us to say this part, but it's gonna be original music.
I'm gonna take Never Gonna Give You Up and run it through.
God knows
MIDI
we will
generator.
try.
We're gonna be trying what we can on our end, but no matter what, it is going to be original. Like we're gonna see what we can do to make sure that what we can do makes it sound really good. Like it's gonna fit what we need for narrative purposes, or just like fit what we're having the game be. But yeah, that's the goal. I don't really like to borrow too much of what's already out there, I guess, is like always been my thing. If I can like make something more unique about what I'm doing, I'll definitely do it. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. All right, we will not be using this sample, I'm afraid.
If I write a song
Wait,
on the level of that, bro, I think you gotta put me down.
what if we make that song but we cut it off early so it doesn't get to the lyrics?
Check it out. I'm in the
Bars.
Yeah, I'll say also when it comes to the music, we've already discussed several different ideas that we have in mind for different parts of the story, or like different towns, different areas. Like we've thought about that for like months and months now.
Yeah, how where we're gonna what we're gonna use, how we're gonna do it. We've talked through most of that. The short answer is we will try. If I can make one song at the very minimum that sounds decent, I will be satisfied.
Word, smile. All right, anything else? You guys are free, literally anything, because after today, there probably won't. I mean, there definitely won't be like any kind of like streams like this to discuss it. It's just gonna be social media stuff.
Yeah, we won't be posting about it here on the stream, but where can they follow us if they want to get more information on the presentation
there,
or new
bro.
things?
Right there.
Oh, one more time. That's Poketrust Game on Twitter. Blue Sky Evening Ring Studios.
Where's Lucario? I think we are safe to confirm Lucario will be in the game.
Oh wow, we have 2 followers already, bro.
Let's go, bro. All right. Well, I think if we don't really got any other questions right now, I was one follower. Yo, let's go. Be there no matter what. I think if we don't, I gotta better get a special thank you in the credits, bro. Everyone here will be in the credits, bro. Special thank you to Larry, and it's just that emote. Does that sound good?
yeah.
Hell yes. Yeah, I think if we don't have any more questions, I think we're good to do our tier list now. All right, so surely you finished it within the past 2 hours, right?
May have gotten distracted during the presentation. Can y'all delay for like 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
I'll kill this
Okay,
guy.
5 minutes. Captain Sat will be watching with great interest. Thank you, Oaken. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is definitely something I was very excited to show one day. Like we've had to like keep this a secret from just about literally everyone.
The exact time frame of how long have we been working on this is a lot longer than probably most people
Quite a while.
might hadn't actually like. I feel like one or two people we may have let it slip on this stream once or twice early, but I was like, it's been a while now actually.
Yep.
Eagle Eye listeners may have heard the Freudian slip that we were working on this.
Bro kept asking me questions and now I know why. Bro, every other time when Angel on her stream had a she had like an ocean fact redeem, and I would just redeem it and being like, all right, what else can I learn from this great mind? I'll let you know, Angel, your answers to this, it's not done. You've actually given me answers to things that you will see explained later. I'm not allowed to get into that later. Oh, bro, what? Yeah, no, there's more from what you've given me, but yeah, that is something we're gonna show off on the socials, on the Twitter, the Blue Sky, the YouTubes. We also thought about making a Facebook. Would you like to explain what happened here, Riku?
Alright, bro. So we were gonna make a Facebook, right? And it asked me to take a video selfie of myself to register the account.
That's okay.
And I said, that's okay. I'm not gonna do that.
Nice try, Mr. Zucker.
Yeah, no, I don't know why, but like new Facebook accounts require you to fucking do a video of yourself. I don't know. I made my Facebook account in like 2011 or some shit, so I don't know.
Same, honestly.
I don't know if I got the right YouTube channel. Wait.
Hold on, let me see. Evening Rain Studio.
You might want to just link it.
Yeah, just link it in here also.
Alright, hold on.
Post all the links so that way we can just pin it.
Yeah.
Also, no, bro, we also use Facebook specifically for Messenger because we've been using it since like 10 years now.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Okay, whoa!
Okay, mom is crazy.
All right, you are out of the credits, buddy.
Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna go get the Twitter and the Blue Sky.
No, put me back.
What? Well, the Twitter should be super easy to get to. I don't know.
No, I don't know how to use Twitter.
Why you suck, bro?
For real.
Messages appear on my phone and I like shoot my phone because messages are scary on Twitter.
I need to. Let's see.
Will you not stream until it's done, or will you showcase the trailer or something here as well? So
think we'd have a milestone or two.
We're gonna show a trailer for sure on the YouTube. We'll make a post about it on Twitter and Blue Sky. About me doing a stream at all until I finish the demo. I don't really have anything in mind yet. If I ever did, it wouldn't be anything that's like related to this. Well, not to the game, but not related to the list. That's what I mean. So maybe we want to throw like any kind of event. I don't know. Like we decide one day, let's just do a melee event again. Maybe for like one day, but then I don't know. We'd have to figure it out. For now, it's not in the cards yet. My focus is final streams.
I'm just gonna take all 3 of these links in one message.
Right now, my focus right now is to just do as much as I can of the game. Yeah, it took it. Just pin it.
Okay, cool.
There you go. There's all the socials, fellas. The YouTube, the X. I feel awful saying that out loud. The Twitter and the Blue Sky. I just saw the letter there. I did not like, bro. I feel gross.
I'm sorry, bro.
I gotta take a shower.
Make a template.
Oh, we have 2 subscribers already, bro.
Yo,
It's crazy.
we're hitting the big time, bro. We're hitting the big time.
Wow, this is doing numbers.
I subbed to the wrong YouTube channel.
Wrong YouTube channel.
Bro, imagine like being the other channel and then they saw the follow and they're like, yes, sir. And then you unsubbed and they were like, oh. Imagine. I was
also the only one.
Dude, that's so sad.
The person who's never uploaded a YouTube video in their life is just like, oh man, I got a sub for some reason.
Dude, I bet they had notice on too. It's crazy.
They're posting about it right now. Like, I got a subscriber, guys.
The next post. Don't talk to me. Going to bed.
It only wants me to post a certain amount at a time. Okay, well, 10,
I got spot number 2. Let's fucking go. Yo.
20.
I'm quitting my job and moving to LA. I got sub 1.
Yes, sir. All right, now we for sure got to put her back into the credits. All right, you're back in, Angel.
All right, bro. Is the tier list done?
Coming across an issue for the
Oh, yeah?
template.
What's the issue?
It's not letting me upload them all in one thing. Let me see how many it'll force me to not do.
Tier list is over, bro.
You want to explain your little thought process on this one while we're waiting also? On this art
The
here?
image? Well, I looked up Korean garden or Korean forest and I saw this one with the little shrine in the middle. And I'm like, that would be kind of cool to see Roselia in front of. So I kind of just did it, but I put a lot of coral along objects. And I also on top of the little like shrine thing, there was I don't even know what it was. It just looked like a point, and I replaced it with a Pokeball because this is Pokemon, you know.
They put Pokeballs in everything.
They do put Pokeballs in everything.
On everything.
On everything, everywhere. And I just thought it'd be cool. I was gonna for this image I was gonna have like a little like layer of water along the bottom, but it didn't look right, so I didn't.
That's why.
Other than that, no, I think it was just pretty basic, I guess.
Want to explain your design here? Your process while we made this?
Alright, bro. Jantham really knew what he wanted. So I did this one and I did another one that's probably not gonna be shown at all, or if it is, not anytime soon. But I did this one and Jantham was like, that's pretty good. And I was like, yeah, it's good, so we're good, right? He's like, no, I think we need to change this, 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 and this. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we worked through it. He said, I forget what I had her in originally, because there was no jacket at first, I'm pretty sure. And you're like, she should be wearing a jacket. And I thought, okay. And the varsity jacket was because there was a lot of like the Y2K kind of thing in Korea right now. And for some reason, they're wearing a lot of these.
They definitely
So I
are.
thought that
Yep.
would fit. Shoes are kind of just normal shoes. You like a Pokemon running shoe. Pants, slightly wide at the bottom to fit the Y2K. The top was also gonna be one top, but honestly, I thought it would be more unique if the top was the shirt being one layer and then she had like an undergarment of some sort that wasn't just like a bra or whatever. Of course, the belt hanging off at the side, not even put on all the way. It's because I'm a weeb and I like anime.
Okay,
And
yeah, that's
it's
true.
pretty
That's
cool.
very true.
We know that about
And I
you.
like Kingdom Hearts. And I like belts just kind of being there. And I wish you could zoom in.
It doesn't allow me to.
Yeah.
But we
the
can
earrings, I'm like,
hear a little bit. You guys can see it on the left side.
Oh yeah, she's got 3 earrings on. I like earrings on most characters. And Jantham likes wearing earrings as well. So I thought I'm gonna put earrings on this character to make it a little more like, well, asymmetrical for one. She's only got them on one ear, and to go in line with where her hair is pulled back. Bleh, okay. I don't know what else.
We got the buddy here.
Oh, Badu, I mean. Come on now. That's Badu.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's genuinely just Badu. I mean, no, go back to Badu. Go back to Badu.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, it is just Badu, right?
Badu, but coral.
Badu, but coral. But yes, the coral on the top is like the land coral, and the little leaf kind of pattern on the front is the other coral, the little like flowery one. I just took what its flowers kind of look like and applied it on the front, and also I gave it the little anime eyes to show it's a little funny guy.
He does look funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a funny guy. It's a very funny guy.
Okay.
Roselia, Roselia wasn't. I originally thought Roselia was not gonna have like a cape, I don't even know if I'd call it a cape. It's more of a cloak. It's just kind of be more standard. Just the flowers on the. Okay. Funny thing. Jantham wanted. There's a big leaf on the front of Roselia. Normally in normal Roselia.
Okay.
And
I know what you're gonna
We're
say.
gonna get into this.
And he wanted the leaf sort of parted in the middle and tied back around Roselia.
Yeah, you know, rounded and looking like it's flowing. You're right. Okay.
Yeah. So I did that, and I think I thought it was alright at first, and I looked at it a little more, and I'm like, should I really say this, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, go for it. No. You say it.
I thought, damn, with the way this leaf looks, it kind of just looks like she has really big tits on the front of her. And I'm like, I'm not doing this, bro. That's not happening.
could not do this to the little plant, bro.
I
You could not.
I can't do that to Roselia.
We need to-
that design back.
No, we don't, bro. We've evolved.
You're on watch, man. I don't
You
know.
keep this man away from the video game.
And then I was like, I think we should put something else on it. And then he's like, okay. And I don't remember exactly what you wanted at first, but I eventually came to the realization like, oh, this is kind of like what the knight wears in Hollow Knight, where it kind of reaches over his face slightly and flows down like a cloak, and it opens at the front, and it's got a place for the arms. So I kind of just did that, and then the top of the cloak is frilled, and then the bottom of the cloak looks kind of like pointed, like some flowers would have pointed petals. And then the coral on the head. I did write in the description for the Pokemon that they vary from Pokemon to Pokemon, so I just kind of picked a very simple but recognizable layout for the coral. Just 3 going back. And then I gave it like an emo haircut. Because I thought it was cool.
I would like to also mention really quick, when it came to making the dress part, I really wanted to make it flowy. Because, you know, she's a dancer, so I thought it'd look really nice if we can get it to animate in a certain way. And I think it would really work if we made it flowy like this. So there's the explanation for it. This little dress itself was like probably the most annoying thing to design in the entire like evolution line.
Yeah. And also the flowers on its hands are like the underwater coral that looks like flowers instead of roses. So there's that. And then for Roserade, Roserade's the one that I designed first because Jantham kind of decided that Roserade would be a Pokemon on the team because he likes Roserade.
Who doesn't?
I mean, Roserade's cool. At first, it was more similar to regular Roserade, where it had kind of like a cape or a cravat kind of thing. And everything else was basically the same. The only difference, only big differences are it kept the same cape or cloak like Roselia, except it stayed the same size. All it did was open up a bit wider to sort of show more of the Pokemon. And the other change, well, on the original draft of the design, the coral was kind of growing onto the face and was completely covering one side. But Jantham thought, like, you know, maybe it should be kind of over the face, like kind of hovering and a couple centimeters, an inch or two above where the actual mask part of the face is, which is fine. Same thing here with the flowers. The flowers are like the underwater coral.
A quick note, I wanted to be more like that because I still just wanted the idea of nice and flowy for the dancer. That was pretty much my thought process. Go ahead.
I think the only other small change I made was the feet are more like regular Roselias and not like Roserades. They're pointed back, kind of like... It's kind of healed, like, I think. Instead of just being like kind of flattish toward the front.
I personally wanted Roselia or Roserade to be wearing some Tims, but Pekon threatened me if I did.
I don't think you said that, bro.
Okay,
No,
I didn't. Oh, I mean, he threatened me, yeah, but I didn't say that.
Yeah. I got bad
He
news.
threatened him just cause.
Wait, what's the bad news?
Tier list maker is freezing up anytime I try to make this tier list.
Is it because there's 59 games on it?
No, there's
because-
definitely fucking tier lists with like 400 options on them.
I'm trying my best to make it run, but it ain't running.
You try in a different browser?
He's gonna lose the progress.
Oh, for real?
Well, no, I got all the images saved locally, so that's not a problem, really.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to insert them all again.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying an alternate one, but it looks like the images doesn't actually save onto the website. Sad.
Well, time to kill ourselves.
What do we do?
We kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you want to just screen share the fucking tier list?
Screen share the tier list, bro.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Let's just finish up our thought processes really quick and then we'll move on. We're already almost done anyway. I think this is okay for us to mention. All right, and the final one, Garganackle.
The idea for Garganackle was kind of very spontaneous. I was kind of like, well, Garganackle's cool already. But when Janthan brought up the idea of there being a Dark Knight, I made a couple different Pokemon, or 2 Pokemon designs that were really supposed to be the Dark Knight. I made this Pokemon and I made one for Grimmsnarl. That was more based on like eldritch entities and horror creatures and Bloodborne. And it was cool, but the idea of the parasitic crystal kind of eating away at the Garganackle really sold the Dark Knight idea, with the whole losing HP for certain abilities and hurting itself, but still being empowered by what is hurting them. And since Dark Knights are usually more like magical attackers, right? I wanted to kind of reflect that on the crystal side. So the crystal is like floating off of its arm and stuff, kind of by like its own force. Let's see. Otherwise, it's just normal Garganackle with some crystals on it. I don't even know what color the crystals are going to be, honestly.
We haven't got that far headed yet, but we'll get into that. There's also some other like really interesting ideas we had for like illustrations, but that was gonna take too long. That was gonna take way too long, so we really just wanted to like make this as presentable as we possibly could, because we thought we were gonna be done with Pokemon Black and White like two or 3 weeks ago, but yeah, something that always just kind of came out last second that I couldn't finish, but here we go. We finished it. We were able to show it off. We showed what we could, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we have for right now. Okay, third clap, clap, clap. I don't think you guys can hear the claps.
Yay!
All right. I think we are good now to show off the tier list. Kick on whenever you want to show your screen.
Yeah, let me go ahead and just. I'm gonna move a few things around on my screen so this looks all right. I'm gonna have to use a custom tier list maker on the side. Second. Because it's not even letting me like make the tier list, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll have to use an alt site for the moment.
Yeah, we're definitely excited to show you guys more. We got more characters that are part of the party. Like a lot of them are presentable right now. They really are. we just want to like just kind of give you guys a taste of what to look forward to, and we thought these two were the perfect ones to start off with. Is all. There'll be plenty more over time.
Okay. How's this look?
It doesn't.
It doesn't? Okay.
Also, shout out to T-Bird for helping us out with some early game coding shit.
Yes, sir.
Doing to help us.
Yep.
Everything's mostly in design phase, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be drawing a lot the next couple weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
Starting tomorrow, all the time that I have for stream, literally all going to the game.
Let me increase the quality here.
So yeah, we're just gonna be basically in Discord, just working on it.